guys, it's Wednesday. I'm doing an earlier video today. Actually, it's almost 5, so kind of early. Early-ish video, there we go. Because I have a whole lot of homework I need to do. I have reading for most of my classes, and I have to finish my statistics, and my next problem is parts A through I. I'm kind of freaking out about that. That's really long. And I'm already, so here's one page of writing, and then here's the first page and 2 sides, and yeah, it's long, but oh well, we've had about a week to do it, or I would have been utterly, this weekend would have had a lot more statistics than it did. Probably should have done it earlier, but whatever. Yeah, so I have to get all of my homework done because my weekend is crazy. Like, I'm not going to have any time to do anything. Which will be interesting. I might have a little bit of downtime on Sunday evening-ish, but who knows. I did not pass the placement test last week. I took it again today. I have no idea what it's gonna do. They started throwing functions and logarithms at me, which hasn't happened before, so I'm hoping that's a good sign, but I don't know. It also took me about an hour to complete, which was a little bit ridiculous. I'm usually done in about, I don't know, 30 minutes, not even. But whatever. History of God was interesting today, I have to say. We were looking at some old myths from Canaan, or Canaan, as he's like, you must say it properly. And it's very interesting how the name of the Canaanite head god is very much into how we consider, or the Jewish god Yahweh, so interesting stuff. I've actually read quite a lot of books this year, which is really different for me. Well, kind of. I read a lot. I think I've shown you my bookshelf, which is right over there before. But I usually don't have time to read and do school and do well in school. So the fact that I've already read 4 books this year, I mean, yeah, it's February, but whatever. I've still been able to read 4 books and get my homework turned in on time and everything like that, so that's exciting. I'm reading a book from my anthropology class, one of my anthropology classes. I can't say just my anthropology class because I have several. Which is really interesting. It's called Global Outlaws, and it's an anthropological study about the outlaw culture, the contraband culture in Africa, like war-torn countries, and how they're pretty much using their using black market goods to survive. It's heartbreaking but fascinating. Anthropology's like that. It's very, very difficult to come across a study that isn't in some way heartbreaking, like a book I had to read last year for the same teacher, actually. Spirit Catches You When You Fall Down, which is about a Hmong girl with epilepsy and how she has fought with her culture, or her parents' culture. She was about 3 when she was diagnosed, and modern Western medicine. It's very interesting. But yeah, so far this year I have read The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, The Help, The Rule of 4, and something else that I don't... Into the Forest. I would recommend all of them, honestly. They're all really fantastic. The Help is definitely not a book to read when you're not happy, though. It's based in Jackson, Mississippi in the 60s. So yeah, lots of racism going on. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Meredith has issues with. I thought it was fantastic. Not really something to read if you have a weak stomach, but it was good, really good. Into the Forest, you kind of have to not want to kill people regularly, because one of the main characters is infuriating. What other? Oh, and The Rule of 4 was fantastic. It was a book it was based in Princeton, and it was revolving around this ancient Renaissance Italian book that I can't pronounce, which is really sad, but yeah, can't pronounce it right now. And yeah, it was fantastic. I read it in the span of a couple of days. I was like, okay, well that was amazing. So yes, if you need something to read, I am planning on reading quite a lot more. My mom went to Tucson this last weekend and brought back the 2 sequels to The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, so The Girl Who Played with Fire and The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. And I also, my very, very good friend John, lent me the next in the Wheel of Time series. So I'll be reading that eventually, which will be nice. I'm hoping that you'll actually wrap some stuff up. I have all of the other ones except this one. It got published and I didn't know about it. I was like, oh, oops. But yeah, I should probably go feed my dog and continue with my statistics homework. I am enjoying the class, which is weird. I don't really usually enjoy math classes, but that's okay. Yeah, so this is a lot longer than I was expecting it to be. Okay, love you all. Bye.
This child is getting wildly out of way.
Oh, why does he can't wait to be king?